for Jehovah. You know nothing is too hard. Mama, mama, Jehovah. Mama, mama, mama.
Why is education so important? Education is invaluable. Education is the only guaranteed way that you have of becoming the most effective architect of your own future. You are the designer of your life. You are the person who can actualize your own potential by enriching your experience, developing your critical thinking skills, doing all the things that you have to do to be able to make better decisions in life that will empower you and not enslave you. Education is a gift. Take advantage of the opportunity. Read every day. Wonder about the big questions in life. You may not get all the answers, but you'll certainly benefit from the process. I'm proud of you. God bless every effort of your hands. And if you don't want to take the word of an old woman about the value of education, listen to what my young brothers and sisters and sons and daughters have to say on the subject. I think of you every day. I keep you in my prayers. Do good work. Be great. I know you can. God bless you.
Good morning, my fellow Liberians. My name is Jackson Coley. I'm going to be telling you the importance of education today. Education is important in life because it gave people the skills and tools they need to navigate the world. Without education, people would not be able to read, write, calculate, or communicate. They will also not be able to do jobs competently, safely, and accurately. Education also teaches people about the world which they live in. Education is the key to success. With education, you are able to unlock a lot of doors open for you. Education make you relevant to the society. So if you want to be a successful person in the future, you have to prioritize education. Make education your number one goal. Without education, you won't be able to do a lot of things. So have a great day, people, and make sure to put this at the back of your mind. Education is the key to success. Thanks.
Education is the key to success. You may not realize that now, but 5 or 10 years from now, you will see how your education paid off. We all go through hardships in life, and sometimes the pressure is just too much to take in. Don't forget that with no pain, there's no gain. Growing up, myself in a country that was a war zone made my education pretty difficult. But I kept going to school to finish my education and getting my degree, knowing many people around the world one day would need my help in the specialty that I studied. Education gives you a unique tool to use to help others in life, so don't let any obstacles in life stop you, and go ahead and finish your education. Benefit yourself and benefit others by the new things you learn in life.
Hello, my name is Edgar Fernando Peña Olivo. I'm from Mexico. I'm 23 years old. I was told to talk about the importance of education. First of all, to be honest, when I came for this country, United States, I never thought about any kind of education. It was just coming to accomplish my dream, coming to reunite with my family. The reason, my dad, he has always been working without knowing about us. Okay, so the importance of education is nothing to be afraid. That was I wanted to say to my old me myself when I was in my country, that you can do anything if you try harder and with love, especially not by your family, by your own self.
There are many reasons why people should appreciate or should give importance to getting an education, but I'm going to tell you two of the ones that have always stuck with me. One of them is that one thing that Simon Bolivar said. He said that we have lost more battles because of ignorance than the battles that we have lost because of lack of strength. And this is the meaning of that you will never know what was out there that could have helped you. You will never know how things were supposed to be, or what is practical and what is not, or what will work on what you want, because if you don't have any idea of, if you haven't educated yourself. And the other thing is that education will set you free. And I found this to be completely true, because there are many people in this world that they don't know how things are supposed to be, or that they don't understand their rights, and they don't understand their duty, because they haven't had a chance that to have an education, and they only do whatever whoever they have next to them is telling them to do. And that's why, to me, educating yourself is great. It's not just about being good at math, it's not just about being good at writing, it's about being good at observing, about reading, about understanding what it's out there, and all the fields that you can work, and all the options that you have, and the things that needs to be done, and that you can bring to your community and make it also better.
Hello, guys. My name is Kelvin Colley. I'm a student of Westchester University, and by the grace of God, I'm going to be graduating this year, and hopefully, I can go to another school to study pharmaceutical. Um, since I was little, I always wanted to be a pharmacist, and then I have the perfect opportunity now to do it. But today is not about me. Today is more about me encouraging you that education is very important for us. Education is very important for the society we live in today. Education is very important for decision making, taking care of yourself, and your responsibility. It been so many times, especially when I was back home in Liberia. Uh, a lot of people came up to me and say, education is not for everybody. But today, I just want to let you know that those people who come up to you and actually say education is not for everybody, those people do not care about you. Those people do not want to see you having a better life. Those people do not want to see your dream come true. And the decision right now, the decision is up to you. You are the only one who make those decisions. Okay? You are the only one who know who you really want to be. You know if you want to be a lawyer, you know if you want to be a doctor, you know if you want to be a police officer, you want to be someone who travel around the world, you want to be a pilot, you want to be a nurse, or whoever you want to be. You know who you want to be. But the thing is, you have to go to school, because without education, you cannot obtain all those dreams you dream of. Without education, you cannot communicate with people. Without education, you cannot survive in a bigger society. I'm talking about bigger society, bigger than Liberia, bigger societies such as the United States of America, Norway, Holland, Finland, Germany, England, just name it. You need education to survive in the society, because those society are very fast. Even Liberia, take a look at your government officials. They are all educated. They all went to school to maintain the job that they have right now. That's what you need to do. You need to be encouraged. You need to focus and say to yourself, if they can do it, I can do it. And say to yourself, if Kelvin want to be a pharmacist, I can be whoever I want to be too. So, my brothers and sisters, I encourage you today to take your education very seriously. I encourage you today to put your education above every other thing. No matter who you are, no matter what people say, no matter how much people trying to bring you down and say
Do not go to school. I want you to make the decision for yourself and say, I need to go to school because I want to be a better person. I want you to be so successful that when you walk into a room, no one has to ask you, like, Mr. Sir, what is your name, sir? No one has to ask you that because they're already going to know who you really are because you became successful through education. And I'll be honest with you, education is hard. Going to school is really hard. I get up every morning, 6 a.m., and come back home at 11 p.m. Okay? 5 days a week. I do this every time. I be tired, but I never give in. I never give up because I know that my education is going to pay off. And I promise you, education do pay off. Even the little that I have right now pays off. So don't think you're wasting your time by going to school because at the end of the day, the education is going to make you a better person. So my brothers and sisters, today I encourage you to go to school. I encourage you to take your education as your number one priority. I encourage you to make a better decision for yourself. I encourage you to strive for success. I encourage you to be somebody that other people are going to look up to and want to be like. I pray to God that God gives you the strength, God gives you the finances, God gives you the support, and everything you need to go to school. Take your education very seriously. Once again, my name is Kelvin Colley. I'm a librarian, and I'm here to encourage you that education makes everything possible. May God be with you in your educational journey. May God give you the strength. May God give you the courage and everything to go to school once more. Thank you for watching, and I hope you don't let this video go in vain. Thank you very much.
There's a lot of reasons that explains why education is extremely important. Well, let me tell you that education is the major key to be a successful person. If you're trying to reach your dream goals, you got to be an educated person. If you're trying to break all the walls that are trying to stop you from reaching your dream goals, be educated. Education gives you knowledgeable. Education gives you the opportunity to have a better high paying jobs. If you're trying to make a lot of money, trying to make whatever you're dreaming for, you got to be an educated person. Thank you.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Musoko Kamara. I'm from West Africa, Guinea. I have been in this country in almost 10 years. I went to high school here. When I was in Guinea, I went to French school. I didn't know anything about English, but when I came, I always try my best to go to school. My dad always advised me, go to school. It's very important, especially women. If you want anyone to respect you, you have to learn. You have to go to school. As his daughter, I listened to his advice. I went to high school. It was very, very challenging because I have to learn English. But I always try my best. Then I graduated from high school. And with my little English, then I'm attending in college. Maybe right now I still struggle with the English, but I always try my best. It's very important to go to school. For me, I choose a school because if you go to school, you will know who you are. Then you will know what you want and what you are doing. Like especially we women, as African women, they have some stuff. We have our background. They can test us stuff because of their culture. We always believe culture. But for me, everybody have their morality. If you go to school, no one can manipulate you. No one can tell you you can be this, you can do this. You will know what you're doing. For me, I am Rena. I am a single mom. I always try my best. I'm going to school. I'm going to my work. I always take care of my son. I know what my son wants. I know what I want. For me, my best advice for everyone, especially women, please, every woman must go to school. It's very, very important. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes it can be very stressful. Sometimes it can be crying until I always advise myself, even though it's hard, but don't never give up. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do this. But if you don't go to school, people will always pop up in your mind, oh, you can't be this, you can't do this. But for me, no one cannot tell me you can't do this, because I know who I am, because I am educator. I always read the book, always do my schoolwork, always go to school. Please, education is very, very important. Please, we must go to school, especially we young women. It's just a time. It's not going to take the whole life. It's like a year, like 2 years or 4 years. That is nothing to do with your life. You can do other stuff, but do not leave your school. Always put your school first. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day. I love you, everyone.
Hey, good news. Yeah. I say nothing is too hard, nothing is too